miserable to play against. And Sejuani in the early game is a tank that does damage. So Zach, sadly, can clear the jungle. Not going to do a lot of damage here. Northscarin, though, getting frisky, throwing it down. Flash shield will be available. 3 auto attacks. Looking for the 4th, the flash forward, the stun, the heal now coming out. The ignite is there. Attila running the flash forward from Kabi. They wanted to get it. Black shield, not enough. Can't stop the auto. The pizza going to bring it home.
And that means that Karthus getting a blue buff at level 5 will really help.
Oh, rinse and repeat. Goes in, waits for the black shield to land on the target. You can only shield one person. Beautifully played by Splyce. You wanted some early aggression, and they're here to deliver, Vetius.
Interesting that he would go for that rather than grabbing himself a mana item like the Lost Chapter.
Now for the collapse humanoid. Going to tank layaways to the face. Suzuki has to be careful because Zach's now coming in. They want to try to knock this up, but if the Karthus goes down, it'll turn immediately. Northscarin is here first on the roam, but Jizuke is going to get that death-defied passive. Clips him with it. That's the tipper you want from Northscarin, knocking it down. Ulti is going to come out, but not to much effect. Lackluster there for the Karthus.
He was denying your camps away from you. He was stealing everything you could possibly want, whereas Mowgli much more on the farm side, looking for potential ganks, trying to scale more towards team fights, and now we will see an early play from him.
Knockout comes in from Vizichachi, clears the wave as well, so Mowgli's going to tank it up, does have the Frost Armor passive though, he's going to try to back out, damage comes through. Vizichachi going to resurrect, going to run for the kill, Mowgli now going to run for his life, but the slow is there and they are going to be able to walk away from that one.
His time down towards bot to help that bot lane work even more damage onto the tower.
So despite interesting Zach animation once again. A little bit of spectator error there, but Humanoid now going to fly forward looking for the fight himself, but there is Mowgli immediately trying to take off here, pulling him back into the miasma. That is a dead Karthus, but he's still throwing out the damage, and here comes Cabo. Northscarin is there, but they might not have enough damage to start the fight right up until Chachi gets there. Cabo going to look for the disengage. Mowgli, though, may be the one under fire. Sidestep there on the Braum ulti. Mowgli going to go down. Cabo now in no man's land, but Jack Troll is here for the backup. They have to be careful. How are they going to land the CC? The tether is now coming out onto Northscarin. They're backing off. Black Shield there to stop, and he followed back. That's the ignite. Burn, baby, burn. Northscarin going to drop. Vizichachi taken out as well, and if anyone's going to fight you like that, it's going to be Vitality.
And it's Vitality that actually come out on top in terms of the kills. I believe that was 3 for 2 overall. Once Jack Troll finally joins the fight, but now Attila and Cobb in a 1v1. The final hour gets popped from Attila, but Cobb is just like, nah, I'm good. It's true. I define all of the law. Now, 3 members of Splyce in the top lane.
Jack Troll going to move in, though. Knows that he's locked up here, tries to get the Soul Shackles. Uses just a little bit more. Now wants to back off. Cersei trying to find the connection onto Attila, but he's still alive. It's going to require a massive outplay from the Vayne, but they're getting lower and lower. The Karthus ulti now going to come in, but now that the Braum is connected with the concussive blows, Attila is all but doomed. The third stack doesn't proc, but Humanoid now in trouble. Cabo trying to come in and clean up, but the rest of the team is here. Jizuke now going to have to back off. Cabo running. Mowgli stuck between a rock and a hard place. Has to flash over the wall as well, and things are just falling apart for this Vitality lineup.
Really good play from Splyce, though. They send Cersei top because they want to siege onto the tower. They know that if they just have the numbers, they can easily take that objective. And Vitality, they tried to go for the outplay. Jack Troll face checks a brush. They think that they might be able to get 1 or 2 kills off the back of it, but really good play. Great use of the summoner spells, keeps all their members alive, and you kind of see this 3-item Sivir starting to come into fruition. That'll be the big swing factor for Splyce.
Of course, the most terrifying thing that Vitality have to consider now, other than the on the hunt, is it will come out against Kabashar. They're hoping to catch him out the sidestep. Oh, the to the skies is just so clean, but sadly it is not enough. Too many members there. Kabi going to pick up the kill. Now unstoppable.
And they're able to buy a little bit more time. The Vayne now hitting 3 items. Karthus getting very close to that point too, but Splyce immediately back on the Baron. They haven't dealt with the bot wave yet.
But the health bars are back up from that Ocean Drake. The double Ocean healing them up now as they move in to attempt this one. Jizuke with no ultimate. The Karthus needs to get into the middle of that team, but it's going to be so difficult. The Zac is now coming in as well. Attila moving forward, looking for a little bit more here on the Vayne. Keep your eyes on that champion. Big burst of damage there, as the Silver Bolts does proc, but both sides playing it slowly, playing it surely. Humanoid stunned up, but not going to move forward, not going to get aggressive. They see Vizichachi is there to CC anyone who would try to take him down.
Karthus, you can see he's getting stronger and stronger. This late game for Vitality cannot afford to be underestimated, and forcing this Baron gets harder, and now Splyce, they're just going straight back to it.
And we saw this from Vitality yesterday, repeatedly forcing the Baron. This time the Karthus Requiem is up. They get that one out, 5k. Going to drop down. Jack Troll ready to go forward, has been locked up by the miasma. And Splyce backing off once again.
They want to try and start a 5v5, but Vitality, they're not actually allowing Splyce to pull this one off. Now, face check from
Chachi's
Chachi.
gonna go down. Chachi now in trouble. Kava trying to zone out, but here comes Kavo Shard. Being forced back, can't be disabled. Tokyo Drift, not gonna get it. Gets taken down. Attila gonna grab that one. Kill gonna be a big pick up the root coming in as well. Jizuke tempted to try to fire back. Splyce still moving forward, playing a bit aggressive, but Vitality now firmly in control after about 15 minutes of nearly flawless play from Splyce.
In a side lane, Cabo can't really be challenged by anyone on Splyce, and by finding that pick, you can see that Splyce don't really have that many answers they needed to have control around the Baron to force Vitality to group, to give them the best case scenario. But here we are, Vitality now kicking this one off.
And the struggles around Baron counting against Splyce. Vizichachi will respond as the smite, though, not the TP, cannot come. We got to see where Xerxes going to be. He's not going to get there soon enough. That's the Baron for Vitality. Splyce have to be shaking their head after that one. They were in control for so much of the game, but just like that, Vitality are back in it.
That's what I mean, right? You know, you get to this point in the game, and then all of a sudden an arena drops down, and everyone's like,
I think
fight.
the casters should control it. I think we push a button, the arena slowly shrinks. But of course, the perfect setup could come out. Attila now gonna try to back away. Vizichachi trying to move over, but Combo is there on the flank. Now the ulti coming in. There's the Requiem. Health bar's getting cut down. Jackdrill's still alive, but we now gonna bust out with a stopwatch there. Vizichachi taken down. Humanoid on his lone suffers the Carthus in the melee range. Kabe running as fast as he can. Attila now picked up. He can't stealth. He can't move out. Oh my! Just deliver it to him. Call Liferando. Call Deliveroo. This man needs a job. Kabe. It's getting cleaned up.
And Attila finds himself the triple kill. Look at the death timers on Splyce. They get aced. Vitality have all 5 members alive. They could look to end the game right now.
And just an incredible fight in the end. Splyce getting anxious. Finally think that they have the engaged Vedius, but they absolutely do not. A Black Shield stops anything from going on to Attila. The game turning in the favor of Vitality. The 1-1 curse alive and well for the Splyce lineup at Vitality, reminding us how they earned their spot at Worlds.
They still got to get more kills. They still have to end things out. Vitality take the win over Splyce.
And at the end of the day, neither team walks away 100% satisfied. Both teams walk away 1-1.